Are you tired of second guessing yourself and missing opportunities because of low confidence? This is a problem that most people have, even if you don't realize it. Confidence plays a huge role in getting anything you want throughout life. Stick around to the end of this video and I will show you 5 proven confidence hacks that will change the way you view the world and will change the way you command a room every time you walk in. Now, this video is perfect if you're going out, if you have anything important going on, if you're going to be in public anytime in the next 10 days, this video is perfect. Now, I urge you to subscribe and like the video because we do plenty of videos just like this to improve you in every way possible. Now, stick around till the end because I am going to save the best one for last. You should watch the whole video because that's where the value is. As always, and subscribe. We're going to get right into it right now. Now, the first one I have for you is arguably one of the most easy ones to perform, and that's going to be to master your posture. Now, posture, it seems like this simple, super simple thing that is almost overlooked by absolutely everybody. But it's one of the things that in body language shows whether you're confident or not, whether you even realize it in your own mind. Think about one of the biggest, most confident people. Let's think Superman, Batman. Let's think of these superheroes that literally save the world. That's the whole point of their character. How would you ever catch them with their shoulders rounded? Would you ever catch them looking down at the ground? No. And I'm not saying you have to turn into Batman or you have to turn into Superman, but it definitely helps if you have some sort of posture and some sort of confidence about you in that sense. Now, what you want to do, you want to put your shoulders back, you want to put your head back, and you want to tilt your head slightly downwards. That is going to give you all the posture confidence you need. As long as your body is a straight line from the back of your head all the way down to your heels, that's going to be where your confidence comes from. It'll change the way you project your voice. It'll make you healthier. It will make you more confident, just like that. Now, the next tip is similar, but it's a little bit different. This tip is going to be dress for success. Dressing for success, or almost overdressing for every situation, is just going to make you feel on top, give you that slight edge to make you feel a little bit better about where you are and what you're doing. Now, I'm not saying if you want to go to the mall, you should put on a suit and a tie. No, you shouldn't do that. But instead of putting on sweatpants to the mall, which is what most people are going to do, if you're there, you never know what opportunities might come across. Maybe wear some jeans. Maybe pair it with a nice button-up over a tank top. Layer it. Do something to make yourself stand out. Even if nobody notices, even if nobody even looks in your direction, you are going to feel more confident in your own head about what you're doing, and it's going to be a big boost for the way you present yourself and the way you relate yourself back to other people. Here's a secret. Confidence is a choice, and when you make that choice is when your whole life turns around. That brings us into the third tip, which is fake it till you make it. Now, I'm not a huge fan of pretending like you're something that you're not, or not putting in the work and pretending like you have. But a big tip that you can do is almost act like you've been there before. And here's exactly how you do that. Acting confident in a first impression sort of scenario, or just acting like you've done something before, is going to make the pressure of any situation go down. And a lot of people are not very good under pressure. Pressure is one of the hardest things that most people deal with, and most people, just matter of fact, are not good with that under them. But for you watching this video, pressure creates diamonds, and that's where acting confident, acting like what you're doing, using that posture hack that I told you about is going to set you apart from absolutely everybody else. And that is probably one of the most important things you can do because it involves all the other tips I'm sharing with you this video. This one is valuable. That's why if I told you to skip to the end, you're missing out on one of the biggest pieces of information right there. But this next one also ties into this, and you don't want to miss this either, because my fourth tip, which is one I know you've heard before, but you need to hear it again, is going to the gym. The reason going to the gym is so important in building confidence is not the same reason that everybody else tells you. The reason it's so important is because it's so hard to become consistent and to become great. Now, the reason, or the fact of it being hard, is what makes it confidence boosting. Not because you're actually improving yourself, which you are, that's a side piece, but the reason that it's hard, or it being hard, you prove to yourself that you can do hard tasks. You build self-trust. Confidence is just a synonym or a keyword for trust in yourself. If you trust yourself, you will be confident. If you know you can complete an assignment on time, you're going to be confident that you could start it on Saturday and finish it by Sunday because you've already done it before. It's the same with absolutely everything else, and going to the gym proves to yourself that you can do hard stuff because nothing in life worth getting is easy. And the fifth and final tip, this is what I told you is the most important high value tip that you can have, is focus on your breathing. Any scenario where you're in public or you feel nervous, public speaking, anywhere, if you just take a step back and focus on your breathing in and out, breathe, focus on almost like your stomach going out when you inhale and back in when you exhale. It's a weird thing to think about, but if you can actually tap into your mind and be present and focus on that, it's going to make a world of difference with everything else. Nobody else is doing that. Everybody else around you is going to be in their own head, and you're just sitting there calm, focusing on your breathing. That is going to set you apart. That is something that everybody around you will notice, and they're going to say, hey, how is this guy so confident? How is he doing this? And all you're doing is breathing. That's all you have to do. Think about this. A comparison would be Navy SEALs. They use the box breathing technique when they need to calm themselves down. And when you're calm, you make rational decisions and you make better decisions. Think about it that way. If you can focus, sit down, assess the environment, and just breathe, you are going to be thinking clearly, making better decisions without even trying. And since you guys stayed till the end, I will give you an honorable mention, sixth bonus tip that's probably, if I'm going to be quite honest, the best tip out of the bunch. And that is to become comfortable being uncomfortable. Every rejection gets you closer to success. Here's how you can use it to build confidence. Do not take losses which are uncomfortable as losses. Take them as lessons. There are no such thing as losses in my mind, and there should be no such thing as losses in your mind. There are only lessons. Anything you've ever messed up in your life, anything you ever think about how you could have changed it, that's a learning moment. And I bet the biggest and most successful people in the world, one thing they do is they never make the same mistake twice. So rewire your brain. Turn all of the losses into lessons and actively learn from every situation possible. And you will rewire your brain and you will achieve goals, success, things that you've never achieved before just because you've learned. Learning is what separates the strong from the weak, the successful from the not successful. So achieve that and put that in your daily life and rewire your brain in that way. So that is going to round out this video. Those are 5 tips. Thank you guys for watching, and I included a bonus tip in there. Now tell me if that was valuable enough or not. I think it was. Those are things I use every single day. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to make yourself better, this is the channel for you. Click on this video right here. Check out my channel. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Now it's time for you guys to get out of here.